Well, 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 finally we meet vintage Delta 88 from, I would say, 19... Looks like you're older than I thought. I would say about 1980, 81. With hubcaps that don't go along with your style whatsoever. But whatever, you're still around, you still exist with fog lights. Yeah, I'd seen this car a couple of times, I think, in the last year or so. I think it's the same one I once saw taking scrap home on the 34. And it was behind us, and the first time I think I saw it was at the, what's it called, Place Dollard Shopping Center here in LaSalle. And yeah, this is definitely an earlier Delta of this body style, because I could tell, because the later models, I think from 84, 85, the taillights have the orange amber lights, half of the taillights there, you know. Got a little bit of rust over here on the rear bumper. Body looks damn good though. Just park for the winter. It never ceases to amaze me how many of these early 80s like Deltas still remain. I mean, they were made from this body style 80 to 85, and versus like compared to 77 to 79. They made tons of those as well. Okay, not as many years, but still, there's not as many of those left. If you look on Kijiji and you search Delta 88 in different places, different cities across Canada, you're going to find more of these than the 77 to 79 Deltas, and even like, let's say, you know, 76, what's that body style, 71 to 76, or even 74, 56, there's more of them too. That's a beautiful old car, man. It's actually interesting because the paint is in really nice shape. It might be original, but it's very shiny. It looks like it could have been repainted even, because even the pinstriping is in good shape too. Yeah, it needs some white walls, needs some nicer hubcaps than that, you know. Got the jumper cables there for the old boost job. And this is a interesting too, because this is a base model. This is not a Royale. And see, if it was a Royale, it would have a nicer seats. It would have the little Royale emblem here. It would be a little bit more nice, you know. Yeah, plain Jane on this beautiful but cold day, or I should say cold but beautiful day. And very happy to catch up with this car. Whereas a lot of people would say, oh, it's just a fucking gas guzzling boat and it pollutes and this and that, and they would say all this shit. But what they don't know is where these cars lack in fuel economy, they make up in reliability. Fuck, I mean, geez, the 307 and that, the 305, totally reliable engines. They were just great cars. I mean, 350, all these motors. I mean, it's like my father once said, and he was right. You know, when it comes to Americans always made great V8 engines, a lot of 6-cylinder engines. When it came to 4 cylinders, they couldn't make shit that was good practically. I mean, look at, for example, Ford. When Ford came out with the Probe in 1988, they were great cars because the engine was a Mazda engine. It wasn't even an American motor. Let these guys go by here. I'll take a little last view here of the inside on this kind of a caramel brown kind of color. Yeah. It's funny, it's in better shape than I had remember seeing it even. That's what's really cool. Yeah. Oh, it's got power windows. Oh, wow. That's pretty interesting. That was kind of rare for a non-Royale model. That's pretty cool. Interesting. Well, there you go, guys. So just a little video there for you fellow enthusiasts of the Great American Land Yacht. And I'm going to continue here in LaSalle. Okay, there's a little bit more wind than I thought. I'm going to go take a break up there. That's Fire Station 65 up there, where they seem to be doing some kind of road work or something. I'm going to check that out there. Yeah. Be cool if I got there and I got a call, you know. I mean, it's still morning or noon, or maybe somebody burnt some bacon somewhere, and you know. And there you go, guys. So y'all take care now, you hear? Oh, by the way, it's okay to park a car like a couple years like this on asphalt, you know, even with snow around it. But if that's like the case for many years, eventually the floor and the frame will start to rust, and also the rocker panels in the rear here, because all the humidity is stuck in under the car. It's even worse with all the snow all around the car. So like I said, a year or 2 years, not a big deal, but always like that, not a good idea. A lot of cars have become casualties to rust because of that. So keep that in mind if you're just thinking about leaving a car outside. As a matter of fact, some people they're really bright when they store a car. If they know that the car is going to be sitting a long time on asphalt or cement, even in a garage, what they do is they put the slabs of wood, like 2x4s, so that the car is not literally sitting on the asphalt or cement, so that the humidity doesn't get pungy, doesn't get stuck there, you know. Anyway, take care. Elton here saying bye-bye.